What if I told you this might not be your only life? That one day your brain, your thoughts, memories, and personality could be transferred into a computer and you'd live forever? Sounds like sci-fi, right? But it's not as far away as you think. Tech billionaires, leading neuroscientists, and artificial intelligence labs are all chasing one terrifying, fascinating goal: digital immortality, a future where you can upload your mind to the cloud and escape death. But is that a breakthrough or a nightmare? In this video, we'll uncover the real science, the insane technologies being built behind the scenes, and what it would actually mean if your entire consciousness could be copied into a machine. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change how you think about life forever. All right, let's break it down. First, what even is mind uploading? It's the idea that one day we'll be able to digitally scan and copy the human brain, turning your thoughts and memories into data. Basically, take what makes you, you, and store it on a supercomputer. You could live in a virtual world forever. Now let's be real. This sounds like something out of Black Mirror, but scientists are already working on it. In the brain, every thought, feeling, and memory is created by tiny electrical signals jumping between 86 billion neurons. These connections are called synapses, and they're like the brain's wiring. If we can map every single neuron and every single connection and understand what it all means, we could, in theory, replicate your mind. This process is called whole brain emulation. Think of it like scanning a book, word for word, but instead we're scanning you, your emotions, habits, memories, even how you talk or laugh. Some researchers believe we'll achieve this in the next 50 to 100 years. Why? Because brain scanning and AI are improving fast. Projects like Neuralink are already developing ways to record brain activity with implants. At the same time, supercomputers are getting powerful enough to simulate tiny parts of the brain. In 2013, scientists in Japan used a supercomputer to simulate just 1/2 of 1% of the human brain. That might sound small, but it was a huge step. Fast forward to now, and AI models like GPT are showing us just how quickly machines can learn to think and speak like humans. But let's pause. Even if we could upload your brain, would that actually be you? Is a digital copy of your thoughts really the same as your soul? We'll get into that debate later. For now, let's talk about what this future might actually look like. So why would anyone want to upload their mind in the first place? Simple: to live forever. Imagine this. You die, but your consciousness wakes up again, inside a virtual world with full control. No disease, no aging, no pain. You could customize your world, travel through memories, or live in a fantasy universe that feels just as real as Earth. Sounds crazy? Tech billionaires don't think so. People like Ray Kurzweil, Google's top futurist, and Sam Altman, the man behind OpenAI, are betting big money that this will be possible. And it's not just about escaping death, it's about upgrading life. In a digital mind, you could boost your intelligence, learn new languages instantly, back up your memory like a hard drive, talk to hundreds of people at once, travel at the speed of thought. Think of it like this. Your biological brain is the iPhone 3, but your uploaded mind? That's the iPhone 50. Some believe you'll be able to download new skills, just like in the Matrix. Want to learn Kung Fu? Download it. Want to speak Japanese? Upload the data. In this world, you don't even need a physical body. You could exist as pure consciousness, free from sickness, hunger, or limits. Some people believe we'll even be able to interact with the real world using robotic bodies, controlled remotely by your digital brain. It's the ultimate freedom, and for some, the ultimate dream. But hold on, we're not done yet, because with great power comes some terrifying risks. Let's talk about the dark side. Okay, so we've talked about the cool stuff, but here's the part they don't put in the brochure. What if uploading your mind doesn't save you, but traps you? Imagine being stuck in a loop. You can't move, can't scream, can't turn it off. You're just floating in the void. Forever. That's not eternal life. That's digital hell. Then there's the privacy nightmare. If someone hacks your digital brain, they don't just see your files, they see your thoughts, your secrets, your trauma, and worse, they could even control you. This isn't science fiction. If your consciousness lives on a server, someone has admin access. One wrong line of code, and you become something else entirely. And what about identity? If your brain is copied into a machine, is that you or just a copy? Who decides which version is the real one? Can your digital self get married, vote, own property? Or will we end up in a future where only the rich can afford eternal life, while the rest of us are left behind? You might be thinking, this is way too futuristic. But here's the thing, it's already happening. Companies like Neuralink, OpenAI, Meta, and Google DeepMind are racing to map the human brain, build smarter AIs, and merge man with machine. Elon Musk's Neuralink has already implanted brain chips in humans. Meanwhile, AI models are learning to think like us. Some scientists believe by 2035, we could start testing full consciousness uploads. And billionaires? They're throwing billions of dollars to make it happen, fast. This isn't just sci-fi anymore. It's an arms race for the future of the human soul. So here's the wild question. What happens when everyone uploads their mind? Do we leave our bodies behind? Do cities vanish? Will Earth become quiet? In a fully digital world, no need for food, no pollution, no war. Just billions of minds living in custom realities. You could meet your ancestors or create entire planets with your thoughts. But there's a catch. Who controls the servers? If one company owns your consciousness, is that still you? And what if someone pulls the plug? Humanity might not die with a bang, but with a silent log out. Here's the real question. Is this the next step in evolution or the end of what makes us human? If every thought is processed, if every desire is predicted, if we can't die, can we still truly live? Imagine a world with no mystery, no struggle, no surprise, just perfection. Would that feel like freedom or a beautiful prison? Maybe this future is paradise, or maybe it's just another version of control, just better disguised. And maybe, just maybe, what makes life worth living is that it ends.